Hello everybody, Typhlosion Corner here. Happy Stitch Day everybody. Somewhat trying to make this short video, or at the very least somewhat of a really cool video for you guys. Since today's the 26th of June, which would make it International Stitch Day, I just like to take the time to somewhat show my collection, show something that I've been working on, and to a majority of what my collection is of Stitch. I have a couple posters I really can't show you guys. Not that I don't want to, just I'm not really good with my camera on my phone to show you guys. And also I got my pop vinyl, but where it's at, it's in a certain place, and it's a pain in the butt trying to get it, out from where it is at. So I'll just show you majority of my stuffies and particular things I've been working on and stuff like that. So like I said before, today's International Stitch Day, which is 626, the June, which is the 6th month, and then you get the 26th, which is today. For me, so far I have at least 4 plushies, or at the very least 3, and then I got the one that's the slap bracelet, depending on if you count that or not. I'm gonna bring these out. I'll bring the other 2 out right now. As you can see right here, I got my small Stitch that I got from when I did the review last week with my Stitch here from Build-A-Bear. I already told you that I got this from FYE. Very small, somewhat a little bit different looking compared to my other 2 stitches here. He's still very soft, very nice. Somewhat a little bit huggable to, at the very least to watch, maybe like something like either the movies or what if you had Disney Plus, that Disney Plus had this, watching the series and whatnot. Really cool. And then this right here is the slap bracelet that I got from my friend. She went to, I think, Disneyland, and she went around the time that they were doing the thing for 626 for International Stitch Day, and I don't know if either they were selling this in the stores, or at the very least, maybe there could have been like some kind of sale or something like that. So she got me this right here because she said, I told her that I was a fan of Stitch and whatnot, and it was really nice of her to get something like this for me. And then the 2 that I have in my hands here, or arms, if anything. This is my Build-A-Bear one that I got last week. I was really happy to get it around that time. As you can see, he's got the blue paw print for the Build-A-Bear, and then he's also got Lilo Stitch on the other side. Pretty nice size, a little bit smaller than possibly my other one, or at the very least, I don't know exactly, somewhat in the same proportions. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm really happy to get both of them. And I was surprised because I knew they were supposed to, not entirely supposedly saying I knew. If anything, I was kind of hoping that they would actually have Stitch in Build-A-Bear at some point, because, especially from what those rumors are about the real-life Stitch movie and whatnot. And also, too, just because, if anything, for the movie, in about another 2 more years that Stitch will be 20 years old for the release for the first movie of the first iteration of Stitch, because that got made in 2002, so it's only about another 2 more years, if anything. So that's that particular one. And then my oldest Stitch that I have with me in my collection is the one I got from when I went to this mall, Freehold Raceway Mall, up in Freehold, New Jersey. That I went to go to the mall just because I haven't gotten there, in a long while and whatnot. And when I finally did go into the mall after a little bit more of I would say either half an hour to an hour or so walking all the way up to the particular mall, and then after some wandering around inside, that I was seeing that apparently that particular mall is one of the very few that I know of that actually still has a Disney store, in which then I got the Stitch, and also I got an Angel plushie as well. But I ended up getting it to one of my friends, so just for that particular reason. So anyway, I'm really happy that I finally got my first Stitch from that place. He's very soft. He's actually somewhat a little bit more. Not to kick around the one for Build-A-Bear, but this one's somewhat more realistic. Like, it's got more roundish claws here, as to the regular felt claws that the Build-A-Bear's one's got. Really fluffy. You know, it looks like it's a lot furrier too, as you can kind of see right here. Though he's got somewhat. I really don't know exactly the reason for it. Though it's like he's got like a lot, like a almost like a neon blue fur right here compared to for the Stitch from Build-A-Bear. You can kind of see how this is like a little bit more of like a deeper color of neon blue compared to Stitch's belly and whatnot for my Build-A-Bear one. But you know, not to really be nitpicky or anything, just it was really cool to finally get him after so long. I've been a really great fan of Stitch for, well, somewhat of a while. Then I stopped, you know, it's not like I didn't really stop being a fan, just I haven't really gotten to see the movies or the show late, because, you know, they stopped showing the show, and then, you know, I really didn't have any much times to be watching the movies and whatnot. But at the very least, I finally did get to see all the movies, and now I'm currently working on watching the series, so hopefully I get to finish both the seasons and whatnot, and I'll maybe discuss my thoughts on it. And now last but not least, actually I gotta do it on the other side, so I gotta turn these two guys around here. Okay, all done. So as you can kind of see right here, this is like some sort of like a bed for them. For these my two main ones. It's like a little beach theme right here. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do like a Stitch drawing or do a drawing and then paint it and then somehow put them on the island here or something like that. I'm still somewhat deciding on whatever. And on the other side of the box right here, I got somewhat of the same idea. I just haven't really gotten to finish this particular part of the box, but hopefully soon to be able to do that. So, you know, that's another somewhat of a project I've been working on right here, as you can kind of see. And I recycled one of my boxes, so that's the reason why it's got that label on it. So other than that, I think the last thing I could possibly show you guys is going to get the two Stitches off. I got this really cool blanket, as you can kind of see where it's Stitch. Let me see if I can undo the thing right here. So I got this at Target a while back. So you can see right there a Stitch, and then with the little doll right there for Lilo, and then it says the thing about Ohana on each part right here. See? So I'm really happy to show you guys that. You know, it's really helpful to be getting more and more in my collection. Like the only other things I do have too is I have two posters. One I just got recently that something about coffee for Stitch, and then one I got a while back in Target for it says hi, and it's like it's Stitch like drawn kind of thing. And then I got my pop bottle I got for FYE that I got a while back as well. So with that in mind, guys, like I said before, I really wanted to make this a short video. Hopefully you guys all out there are staying safe, and also to those who are Stitch fans, have a good day celebrating Stitch, and hopefully maybe watching some movies or watching some shows and whatnot. And hopefully this particular thing that's been going on, that, you know, hopefully get back to being back to normal again. So with that in mind, guys, me, Stitch, and everything else, and I also have named my Stitch right here for my Build-A-Bear one, just to give one more thing before I sign off here. Hawaiian name. I can't really remember it right now, but hopefully maybe I'll do an update video, possibly doing a... I know I've already somewhat reviewed him, but I may do one more video on my Build-A-Bear Stitch, and I'll tell you guys the name once I remember and whatnot. And hopefully that I'll be doing a custom birth certificate, and I'll show you guys once that's finally done. So with that in mind, guys, thank you guys all for watching my video. If you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. If you have suggestions of any suggestions of what you want to see on my next video, anything you want to see on my YouTube channel, or anything at all, please write it down in the comment section below. Thank you guys all for watching my video, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
Oh, cute and lucky. Liga Nala Krista. You can be part of my Ohana. It's very huggable. You